Another guy comes out with white garbage bags with the red cross. He's like, yeah, now that I put red crosses on my garbage, the city comes by real quick and picks up my shit. And then today I saw a picture of somebody posted from England somewhere. There was actually a couch sitting on the side of a building and someone put red crosses on it. And it's probably true. Yeah, they'll come get rid of it real quick. That's how dysfunctional they are. I mean, it's literally a joke, but it's real life. You know, you want to get your trash picked up, put a white cross or a red cross on it. You know, you want to get help by the police, probably paint a red cross on yourself. You know, it's like it's a joke. I mean, it's how far they've fallen, how just pathetic they are.
I mean, it's insane. Like, quite frankly, like in England, like I think, like, you know, you expect such things from like Germany, the kind of, you know, government that they have. But it is absolutely insane that drawing both like the cross, the symbol of Christianity, and the literal like English flag on a white wall will land up youths in jail is, like, to an Indian, it's insane. Like, if I draw the Indian flag, like green, you know, orange and white, I mean, and if someone tries to remove that, that person will be sent to jail.
Yeah.
Right? You cannot desecrate the Indian flag. I mean,
so I just got back from England, and guys, the place is just finished, absolutely finished. The big story when I was over there, I don't know if it was over here, but a shopkeeper who kept getting robbed, like, you know, people coming in and jacking his shit. He put up a sign basically calling them, you know, asshole shoplifters or something. And the police came in and they made him take down the sign because it might cause offense. And the guy is like, oh, yeah, the cops came, made him take down the sign. And the sign was just like, you know.
Well, look at that one guy that they sentenced him to 20 months in jail because he posted that I don't want my tax dollars going to migrants. 20 months in jail.
Yeah.
For complaining about how your government spends its taxes.
Yeah. But he successfully don't have to pay tax to the migrants, right? For 20 months, you don't have to pay tax to the migrants.
There's the life hack. Go to jail, don't pay taxes.
Yeah. Place is going up shortly.
But England is lucky their flag is easy to paint, you know? Imagine you have to paint like, you know, Sri Lanka flag. You're like, oh, I have to draw a freaking lion, you know? It's going to be so difficult.
Spain. Imagine Spain.
With the you have to dread the freaking crown.
The coat of arms and everything. The small castles here.
It's about what? I miss that part. Hi, guys. Hi.
Hey.
No problem. You don't miss a lot. We are just talking about, you know, like you know, the countries in the Far East. Not important at all. No.
Every country
nothing ever happens here.
Every country is important.
No, Asia, you know, a lot of big hoo-ha. Then in the end, if you look through the history, nothing much happens. In a way, you know, like China, India, a lot of tension.
Yeah, but
then nothing ever happens, you know.
This is Asia. This is how things done like for tens of or hundreds of years. That's how it's done forever.
Not every part of Asia, though. I mean, the steppes. Steppes was always very dynamic. I mean, the north of Iran. I mean, the north of Afghanistan. Afghanistan was actually quite stable, right? Before the 20th century. In periods, Afghanistan used to turn into India, right? It used to basically conquer all of India. But Afghanistan itself used to remain quite stable.
Yeah, I think the Mughals are like ethnically Afghan. No?
Yeah.
The Mughals. So
semi-Afghan, semi-Mongol, right? They descend from like both Timur and Mongols.
So it's the freaking Afghan that made Southeast Asia Muslim. The Taliban have such huge reach, you know. Whole of the Malaysia, Indonesia is all Muslim right now. It's because of the
but the trade. But Malaysia is with trades with Arabs because they have like a trading link with the Asians, the Omanis and stuff. They had
No,
like
but it's
a
the same
route.
era. It's the same era. It was
Yeah, but
because the Muslim power in India was very
no.
powerful.
It wasn't. It was the influence. It wasn't from India. The Islamic influence was before even India was invaded by
Yeah,
the Mughals.
yeah, yeah.
It was by trading the Arab subcontinent, sub island, the
Kingdom of Aceh. Kingdom of Aceh.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was the northern tip, like the northwestern tip of Indonesia. Was the first nation that in East Asia that turned to Islam, essentially.
Yeah, they
Aceh.
traded with the
Before,
Arab countries. Yeah,
The
and
current day
it
Aceh.
has Aceh, yeah, and it has precedence because that particular kingdom um, always adopted the religion of like the west of that place, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's the
it
first to
adopted
become Buddhist, the first to become
Buddhist,
Hindu.
Hindu, yes, and first
but
to
it's
become
logic.
Muslim.
But it's logic. It's the most western area the most area that will like have contact with the west
Yeah,
parts. You know, because east there is an ocean. There is too much like area.
yeah,
It's like
Yeah,
more islands.
yeah.
the reason why they converted is mainly because of trade. Like because the Muslims coming from the Middle East and India, they say that no, if you're Muslim, you have priority trade. So your priority for trade. So everybody just say, okay, I'm become Muslim. No, they don't care, because Islam in those days are not the Islam of today. It's a very relaxed religion those days, especially in.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's true. You go to Indonesia right now, you see how Muslim are they. They are nothing like the Middle East Muslims.
Yeah,
Okay?
no.
So
It's
different.
there's a lot of
Oh,
no because no. Let me explain. In Islam, there's a lot of flexibility in interpretation and stuff. So you can have even with the same roots, you can have different variations. It depends on the population because the West Southeast Asians are like that, so they adapted the more relaxed Islamic version.
Yeah,
the
I think those days
the
it's just not so bureaucratic. It's whoops. I can hear myself. I'm doing my degree, bro. Yeah.
Gaby.
Yeah, I think so. I think the bureaucratic system is not as rigid as it is today. Today, I think the Islamic industrial complex is very powerful. Like it's now in every country. The mosques are very powerful. The mosques are competing with each other, and like it's an industrial complex by its own now. Like in those days, it's not. It's just like I'm a practicing Muslim. Then they just eat halal and then go to pray and that's it.
One
because
interesting thing is Wahhabism, the current dominant form of Islam that is practiced in the Gulf itself.
it's
That
not
came from
current.
India.
Yeah.
That came from India, right? Islam came from the Middle East to India, and then
No,
Wahhabism
no.
was.